after the defense and the state, after we adjourned 2:30, we went to the office of my colleague, Mr. Baloi, with the purpose of obtaining such copies. So it came this morning that there is a dispute regarding that. But yes, the whole of afternoon yesterday, there was no such a dispute. But in relation to, if I can take the court back to the request that we made during the evidence of Mr. Mngani, Sergeant Mngani. The court made an order that we should have access to the docket.
Yes, of course, yeah.
And there was
not copy anything. That's why I said it must happen in this court. Because the last time you remember what happened.
I remember what happened.
The order was taken and shown to your clients. That's why I said the rider it must not even taken to my sitting room. I said I'm making the order in fairness to you because there is a possibility that you may want to gain information which affects the admissibility and otherwise of the confession, and you want to raise certain issues.
But my submission, my lord, is that when the court remembers, every time the state is disclosing new evidence during the course of the trial, within the trial, was furnishing us with the contents, of which such contents, most of them, were not discovered during the trial. In this case, the issue of 163 started during trial within the trial. So why is the state at this stage reluctant if during the course of it was, we even call it ambush discovery? Why are they not open before this honorable court and give us the content so that we go through?
No, but Advocate Mngozulu,
yes,
the state has been ordered to hand over the docket to you guys.
Yes.
The proviso is that they must be read by you in this court. You can read it to page 1 to page 100, no problem. But you are not allowed to make copies of those. That's the order. It's a simple order.
That has not been done.
And I never said you can't make notes, but you can't make copies.
Court, please.
Advocate Mngozulu busy exposing Uchuloko Advocate Baloi, who has been playing these games, and I've said it before and people never paid attention. But what I have seen with Advocate Mngozulu, he makes sure that he highlights certain things, right? And when he does that, they understand the importance of that when he puts it on record and say, do you remember that this and this and this and this and this and this and this happened? And people will be like, yes. The judge also can't help but acknowledge the fact that Mngozulu has said it, that do you remember that we have complained about Advocate Baloi not giving us information, right? A practical example, the judge made a ruling recently and say, after listening to the audios, guys, make sure that you finish the defense latest by Monday. Guess what? They received things late, others this morning, right? And I hear people say, this idiot, they are calling the lawyers idiot and blah, blah, blah for asking for adjournment, just like Advocate Mshololo asking for adjournment. People think that is foolishness. Guys, what these people are doing, they are giving information late so that people don't have enough time to go through whatever document that they know they need to go through, so they can read, look at loopholes, and then structure up their approach and their question and, ask the right question. But if I give you information now, you are most likely to browse through, right? And when you browse through, you tend to leave crucial information. You don't think through, right? You're just looking at what is important and then you are rushing. That is the strategy that the state has deployed or is employing in dealing with the case of Senzo Meyiwa, right? That is the dirty tricks that we've been seeing. They are frustrating the defense by providing information in drips and drops, knowing exactly that what they intend to achieve is that the defense will not have the enough time that they need to prepare for this case. And let me remind you, I did speak about this and I said there is a problem with how the state behaved in this case, and a lot of people did not pick it up. But I did say, until Advocate Mngozulu raised it again, but it has been happening even prior to Mngozulu being part and parcel of the Senzo Meyiwa case. It has been happening, and the judge hasn't said anything about that where information is not given, and you just wonder why. I'm also wondering, why are you not subscribed? Like the video, comment in the comment section below, click the notification bell, share this video, watch the ads, and watch the video until the end. I mean, come on, doing all these things, guys, it's free of charge, but also it's benefit me, because that's the best way of you supporting me. So if it's benefiting me, why don't you do it? Those are some of the things that I don't understand. Speaking about the things that I don't understand, I also don't understand, why don't you become a member of this YouTube channel? Click the join button. You'll pay from as little as 20 Rand a month. Come on, good people. I don't understand why I'm not doing it. I also don't understand why are you not donating to the channel, clicking the thanks button, because come on, you'll donate from as little as 20 Rand a month. Okay, speaking about those things of people donating to the channel and all the stuff, also let me remind you of this. When Mnisi said there is a problem with this, with how things are conducted in this case, he says that it is not a wrong thing for the state to say, you know what, we were not ready. Look, and it says that it would have helped them to go and do all the necessary research, bring all the information together. Then we start with the investigation, with the trial, and we proceed. And Advocate Mngozulu, Advocate Mnisi had said that when he said that, Advocate Mngozulu was not part and parcel of this case. He even said that, he spoke about this train that is moving from Gauteng to Durban. He said that if they are given information, this train is going to move right from Joburg straight to Durban without a single stop. But if they are not furnished with all the information which they should be furnished with, this train is gonna move, stop, move, stop, move. There's gonna be a lot of stop and go, which is unprecedented. And also, by the way, speaking about this, what also Advocate is saying is that what Advocate Nisi said was that this train moves like drips and drops, right? And let me remind you the importance of this, right? Oh, if you remember vividly, I think in the case of Thabo Baxter, Dr. Nandapamakutumane and others versus the state, you will see this one happening. I think there's a pre-trial conference between, in February, right? That's where we'll get the conference trial or trial conference between the two. What is going to happen during that time? They hand over all the documents that are going to be needed, all the things that they will be using against Dr. Nandapamakutumane and all the stuff. It is being handed over during that time, right? All the information that will be used, it is handed over. But in the case of Senzo Meyiwa, all of that is not happening. That is why people are complaining that it is as if we are investigating as we go, right? Meaning to say, we just investigate, we are busy investigating. And that is illegal, by the way, because by the time the case starts, you should be done and dusted with your investigation. So to avoid a situation where we stop and go, but the state has been arrogant in this one, that they are willing to continue with their dirty tricks. And the judge has not reproved the state to say this behavior is uncalled for. This behavior should not be exhibiting such a behavior, right? Furnish them with all this information. Even there was a time where Advocate Mngozulu wasn't there, right? There was a time where the judge made a ruling that they should be furnished with document. But guess what happened? The next morning, Baloi meandering around. He kept meandering around. He did not do what the court had said. And the court was never harsh on him, right? So those are some of the things that Mngozulu was highlighting and exposing this guy to say, there is a problem with how he behaved. He's a senior advocate. He should know that these people deserve to be furnished with information before the start of a trial, right? Right now, we will not have been seeing about Advocate Mshololo asking for adjournment and other people getting irritated. Let me tell you this. These adjournments will continue because the problem is not that the lawyers want to have this adjournment. No, they don't desire to have this adjournment, but because information is not furnished to them on time, information is given to them in drips and drops. Rest assured, this stop and go will continue. But if people had acted correctly by providing information on time, then what we are seeing right now, you wouldn't have been, we were not going to see all of the things that we are now being exposed to, which we're not supposed to be seeing, right? We're supposed to be seeing a train that is moving and smoothly, and you know what I'm saying? But despite this, instead of Advocate Baloi correcting themselves, then you know what happened? The NPA confirmed that the man who's busy exposing them is now facing charges, right? And serious charges, by the way. It's not just charges. It's serious charges. You can see, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anything allegedly. I did not say anything, but the timing of everything. I'm not saying anything. I need this, you know, this fan. Because the timing of everything here, icon, is questionable. It's questionable. And remember, the man has been, he started by exposing the affidavit Gakele Khumalo, and then he went on exposing the 3 million thing. He went on to expose Advocate Mngozulu, Advocate Baloi for not providing information. He went on to expose the judge himself. This guy is holding all of them and bringing them down by fire, by force. Oh, they saw that this guy allegedly, they were like Mngozulu. But again, you get it. If you don't get it, forget about it. Alright, guys, I'll see you on the next one. But until that next video, please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and click the notification bell. You'll be the first to be notified if you do what I've just told you. Alright, let's stop this video here and continue to do more research. I'll see you guys on the next one. But until then, please take care.